Hi, friends. I just want to ask how many marriages have been set up, inspired, pushed together um, by the church, by a prophetess, a prophet, a pastor? How many people were told that's your husband, that's your wife, and you trusted these people? And I mean, you were already, and then you were in a relationship, and there was love there, etc., etc. And you believed it. I want to know how many people were did this happen to, and you followed it, and and then it turns out the marriage you had was a living hell. It was a living hell, and then you're like, this couldn't possibly. Did God want me to go through this? Is this the person that God intended? And I want to know, like, the good, the bad, and the ugly of prophecy from your dear church brethren. You know, what was the good, what was the bad, and what was the ugly? And I I'm seeing that a lot of the ugly is these marriages that go totally wrong and end in divorce. They end in there's abuse going on. There's no respect, there's no loyalty, there's heartache, there's infidelity, there's babies being born through adultery in these marriages that the church, told you was from God, and they encouraged you. I want to know. Um, I like to know. And we all have our brains, we all have our common sense. And you go back and you add 2 plus 2, and you're just like, there's no way. There's no way that this is what was intended for me. This is what they thought was best for me. Maybe you were living together at that time, but maybe the advice that you should have been given is, hey, live apart and give it more time to see if he or she is really the one. That's the advice that you needed. Not go ahead and get married and whatever he or she does to you, bad behavior, on purpose bad behavior, and then you're beat over the head with forgive, 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 and manipulated and things of that nature. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. It's not. It can work, but not effectively. Because someone's going to be miserable. Someone's going to be hurt. And no, life is not always roses. Our trials do come to make us strong. We learn from our errors. We can learn and we can become stronger and wiser. But some things can be avoided. And I just think it's sad that the church today is so obsessed with, running people's lives and the gifts of the Spirit. And everyone wants to be a prophet and a prophetess and just have their hands in the cookie jar, and they're totally advising people wrong, and they're saying, God told me to tell you. God didn't tell them to tell you. Read your word for yourself and use your common sense. Trust your gut. Your gut don't lie to you. Your gut doesn't lie. So even though that's your sister, your brother, and there's a lot of things they have told you that may have been right, still trust your gut, follow your gut. They're not Jesus. They didn't die for you. Their blood has not done any type of remission for your sins or helped you in any way. They're not God. So the good, the bad, and the ugly of prophecy, especially pertaining to marriages. You're playing with people's lives, playing with fire. Thank you.